Hey, Kenny's here, everybody. Clap your hands.
Good morning.
What up, buddy?
How
good?
are you?
I mean, it's good to see you because you don't come around a whole lot. Because my
I feel
question
like I was
is,
just here.
You were, but I wonder how much time do you really spend on the island? Because everyone's like, "Oh, Kenny's on his island." Like, really?
First of all, I don't have an island.
See, we didn't know.
Oh yeah, we thought it.
We
was
thought you
your
had
own.
Kenny
My
Island.
island. I
Okay.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't create it.
So you don't even own the whole island.
No.
You have
Half of it.
No.
you have a spot,
No. I own like a
lot.
Yeah. I have my space there.
And how often are you actually there?
Not as much as I used to be. I'm just busy now.
3 months a year.
There was a time where I would literally be on the road. That I was so busy from I'll say 2000 to 2008. I was literally so busy on the road. And then I would leave the tour and then I would go south. And so I wasn't in, there were 2 or 3 years where I never was in Nashville really, just for a couple of days. I would literally pack to come home because I was either there or I was on the road.
Do you feel like the island is kind of become a bigger thing about you than it really is? Like everyone just goes, Kenny in the island, Kenny in the island.
Oh, I think it's very much an authentic part of my life. It has become a huge part of my music, and my creative spirit and my soul. But yeah, I think there's I'm not there as much as people think I am. I work really hard, and I'm on the bus a lot.
Yeah, we're just picturing you like with your shirt off,
always.
no shoes,
Yeah, I know.
drinking rum.
Getting no service.
I think people are stunned to know, how, especially when I'm preparing like now, like before I go on the road, I don't have any alcohol. I don't eat carbohydrates after 5. So I'm so healthy preparing to go on the road just to get into shape. It takes a lot of work to get in them show jeans.
I'm interested in that. So Kenny Chesney's here.
Yeah, tell us more.
So how often do you work out a day? How many times hours a day?
I've had the same trainer for 17 years now.
Wow. Are you his only client?
No.
Oh.
No, but his name's Daniel, and Daniel and I have been working together forever, but this is the time of the year where I don't really like him very much.
He's hard on you.
Yeah, it's really tough. And for me to go up there and get in shape to do what I do on stage, especially in the stadium environment, I got to work really hard, and so because it's one thing to be in just everyday shape, but to get up there and run around and then on top of that, sing, you got to be in pretty good cardiovascular shape.
So how many hours a day are we talking here?
Oh, I only work out an hour a day, but it's a tough hour.
You ever box?
No, but I want to. I used to box years ago as part of my training, and people they don't realize how hard that is. Just to hold your hands up for to do a round for 3 minutes, and it's really tough. So that's a really good workout. But I haven't. For one reason or another, it's just not been a part of my training.
What about fist fights? You ever punch somebody with your fist? Because I box, I've never actually punched somebody with my fist.
I don't think I've ever.
Have you ever punched a face with your fist?
No, I've never hit another person in my life.
I'm so curious about doing that because it hurt.
Well, come over here and hit me and see how it feels.
I'm not doing that. That's a big old lawsuit right there.
No, see, I'm pretty safe. I wouldn't even sue you. But no, I'm more of a lover than a fighter. I've never felt the need to hit another person ever, no matter how mad I was.
Oh, that's a good question.
Have I been hit?
Yeah.
Yes, once.
Oh,
what did it feel like? Because I never been punched straight up either.
Well, I mean, they missed a little, but let me take that back. I did hit a person once, and it was in the middle of my show, believe it or not. And this just goes to show you how much things have changed.
That used to be part of the show?
Because I used to have to get the crowd, yeah. So this was 2005, and it was the first year I played the Pittsburgh Steelers football stadium. And that year, I came up on my entrance to the show was in the middle of the stadium where the soundboard is. And then at the end of the show, I thought it'd be cool if I just walked through the crowd to the stage. And it was a little cheesy looking back on it because I had security around me, and you kind of look like a boxer going through the crowd. But, the fans liked it, I thought, anyway. So halfway to the stage, this guy grabs me by the knees and picks me up and squeezes me and holds me up in the air in front of the whole stadium. And I just reacted, and I went, pow, and I hit him as hard as I could, all force, going down right on his mouth.
Oh,
I mean, I hit him right in the
gosh.
face really hard.
He let go immediately?
In front of 60,000 people, right? And I'm thinking, you know, I mean, I'm thinking the whole first couple of songs, I went, this is great. I'm going to do this whole show, and everything I make tonight, I don't have to give to him. You know? So, but that just goes to show you how much our culture has changed, because you can't find that anywhere. No, it was before everybody had a phone in their hand.
Oh, yeah, good
Right?
point. 'Cause
So
that
no
would've
one
been
has footage of this.
viral.
It's not on
Nobody.
YouTube.
We have it.
Yeah.
My guys, and I couldn't believe it. And I ended up talking to the guy. He was scared that I was going to sue him somehow. You know, so we didn't, nobody pressed charges or anything. But that's the only time I've ever hit a person. And I just reacted. I couldn't believe it that he did that. And I asked Joe Walsh was on.
From the Eagles?
From the Eagles. Yeah. Was, believe it or not, a part of our band that year sporadically. And Joe and I were talking about that incident after the show. And Joe's the only person that talks exactly like he sings. I mean, he talks like this. So I said, Joe, did you see what happened before the show? And he goes, yeah. And I said, well, what would you do if somebody picked you up by the knees like that as you were walking, you know, trying to get to do your show? And he goes, I would ask him to take me to the stage.